Hey y'all, I'm gonna make this a short video because bitch, I'm not trying to have. Oh, hold up. I just got this bonnet. Sorry, but I'm gonna make this a short video because I'm not about to make this a 30-minute video. Period. So today we're gonna talk about quarantine, right? So it's still is April 14th or whatever. It's still quarantine, right? And I mean, I have mixed feelings about it because bitch, I'm like over it, but I want to like still enjoy this time because I'm like finding myself still, like I'm just just doing my little self discovery. But bitch, I was just like, I'm just thinking, I'm like, so how long is this shit gonna last? Because they was talking about, I believe the last time I checked up on it, they said the 26th of this month, and I was like, oh, period. But like, that sounds like a minute away. Like, sorry, I probably look low as fuck, but yeah, they was like, anyways, they was like, yeah, last time I checked, they said the 26th. So bitch, I'm just over it. And like, even when I'm out, like, the only time I'm out, of course, is to go shopping. So I went shopping the other day, and bitches just, I be wanting to, conversate with the workers or whatever, but they be having low attitudes. They be like, I remember, yes, like, so let me tell you what happened. So, of course, I saw my homegirl from a job I worked at a while ago. I was like, hey, we was catching up, and yada, yada, yada. And then I asked this lady, I was like, excuse me. She looked at me, and then she kept walking. I was like, excuse me, like, I know you heard me, especially you heard me talking if you make eye contact, like, oh, I digress. But, yeah, so I was like, excuse me, second time I was like, excuse me. She was like, yes. And of course, I had a mask on my face, so maybe she didn't hear me, but I like to enunciate my words and like speak clearly when the second time around, because I know anyways. But I was like, excuse me, do you know where like the workout equipment is? She was like, excuse me, like I had to repeat myself a third time. I was like, okay, maybe it's the mask. I don't blame it on her, but maybe it's the mask. Maybe it's the mask. So I was like, excuse me, do you know where where the workout equipment is? And she was like, oh, the workout equipment's near the CDs or whatever. I was in Walmart. She was like, it's near the CDs. It's the aisle near the CDs. I was like, do you know the aisle number? She gonna turn around and keep walking. I was like, I was looking at her like, I just came from over there and I didn't see him. I was like, ma'am, excuse me, I just came from over there. I didn't see them. She was like, well, it doesn't have an aisle number. It just says sports equipment. I wanted to clock her so like, I wanted to clock her too bad. Like, I was just like, what is your beef? Like, what type of beef do you have? Like, and so I let that go, and I was like, you know what? She might be having a day. Like, it's the quarantine. Corona. And they working hard. Like, I'm gonna just let it go. I'm gonna let it go. So to be honest, during that whole shopping experience, I only had one person that was real cool, real chill. Like, if I could, I would have gave homegirl a tip, but like, I need that money to spend. Like, but I would have gave her a tip. I would have gave her a customer compliment, all of that. But she was too busy because everybody was coming up to her because of her good service. Period. So, but anyways, she was near the sports equipment. So I was like, first of all, when I went to the sports equipment, y'all cleared that shit out. Like, it was only like single dumbbells and shit, and I was like, they were the small ones. So what I look like doing 200 reps of with the 5 pound dumbbell, like that's just not happening. So I was asking her, I was like, do you know where or when you guys are getting the next shipment of like workout equipment? Cause y'all they ran y'all through. Like there ain't nothing over here, literally. So she was like, oh yeah, sure. Let me a homegirl checked her date on her little PST or whatever or something. She was like, yeah, it's coming in the next few days, whoopty woo. I was like, oh period. And she was like, I don't know. She said like she'll save me one aside. Like she like oh homegirl was about to go above and beyond. I was like period. Like and Yeah, I was just like, I mean, of course I didn't go back today because, bitch, I've been napping. But she was like, I think it came in today, so I might go back tomorrow. But anyways, good customer service from homegirl. I wish I would have got her name, but like, yeah. Um, what else happened? Um, I mean, there was this one. We ain't gonna talk about her because she just like she had a. I don't know if she had an attitude or. Of course, she had an attitude. The fuck, but like. So I go to the which aisle was it? It was near the it was cosmetics and stuff. You know, in Walmart they be having shit locked up. So after I get all my stuff, I'm like, you know what? I need some facial toner for my face. And she was like, no, I was asking her. I was like, do you guys have toner or whatever? Because I didn't see nothing. She was like, well, what kind of toner are you looking for? And I'm like I didn't really have a plan. Like I was just like, the one I'm thinking of is a Target brand. So do you have any toner? And it's not her fault. I guess it's how Walmart is. They don't be having nothing. They don't have shea butter. They don't have the right toner that I use. They barely have like a natural section. Like, but I digress. So I was like, you know what? I'll just. She pointed out some toner, but it wasn't really a toner. It was a facial mist. It didn't say, so I don't blame her about that. But long story short, she ringing me up because you know you can't take cosmetics with you around the store, right? Because they got it locked up. So I'm like, okay, period. Bitch, I'm trying to. When I go shopping, I just. I divide the list by like what I want and what I need. So I was trying to scan everything I need first, and then everything I want last, like the facial mist. Well, I needed that, so I don't know why I put it last, but anyways, she was like, so she was scanning the food or whatever. I had a little bag of food, right? And she was like, is there any more food? I was like, well, no, there's no more food. There's just these products that I need. And I'm trying to scan everything I need first. She was like, well, I need all the food. So that ain't gonna work. I was looking like, you know what, girl? Like after that, like, cause I was the second time I deal with like you know a representative or whatever with an attitude. I was like, you know what? Let me just period, just scan what you got to scan, and hopefully is within the budget I made. Bitch, I'm a super shopper, so that shit was like $10 under. Like, but I was just over. I was like, why I got an attitude? Like, cause they be talking about. I mean, I've seen like people being disrespectful to like the people that work there, but I be trying to be nice. Like, hey, how you doing? Da, 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 da. They be looking like, like they got a whole attitude. So I'm just like, okay, period. But I'm over this quarantine. Like I'm ready to go out. Hopefully, I mean, I don't have tickets. I'm trying to manifest it into existence. That I'm going to Janae Eichel's concert next month. So like, hopefully this is over by the time her concert is because like, bitch, I'm trying to step out. Like I ain't never want to step out so bad. Like, but that's my little rant, y'all. Is I want to keep this under 10 minutes. I ain't really had nothing to talk about. Yeah. Period.